Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today is February 9th, 2023, on another overcast, yet beautiful day. I'm originally from Southern California, and, we got plenty of sunlight out there, dude. All you gotta do is go outside and you just get that sunlight coming down, incessant, consistent sunlight, dude. And you don't get that on the East Coast, which is a bummer. But it allows you to develop some gratitude for when the sun does come out. I feel like SpongeBob SquarePants in that episode where him and Patrick go in Sandy's house, and there's no water, of course, because she's a squirrel. And didn't realize that going in, but they did soon enough, and they started to shrivel up. SpongeBob's like, water, I need water. It's the same thing, but I need that sunlight, It's important. Go outside. If you have sunlight outside, go outside. Get you some sun. Okay, you need that. Anywho, on to the real topics. Let's do a little add-on to the Biden State of the Union address. You see, I was listening to it. I wasn't watching it. I could have sworn I heard some lips clanking, some lips smacking, but I didn't see it. So I'm going to add that on here, the spiciest smoochie between Jill Biden and Kamala Harris's bearded husband was very sensational. And not necessarily needed, was it? I mean, you could have hugged or kissed on the cheek, but a full-on smooch was a little awkward, wasn't it? But anyway, we'll go ahead and add. I don't know if anything else is going to come out of that story. It's probably just going to die down. I doubt we're going to get some deep undercover investigative journalism into some underground political swingers party, in Washington. I don't know. We'll see. Where's James O'Keefe? Come on, James. What's going on with him anyway? This is absolutely ridiculous. We're hearing a couple of different things. One is that the work environment is no bueno, okay, for him or for the staff there, and that he's being completely belligerent and spitting on people and yelling and demeaning and everything. And so I don't know. What's more likely? More likely is that he pushed somebody's buttons. He pushed the wrong buttons. Because he's doing a fantastic job. And you know what? If you don't like who you're working for, leave. Leave. There's plenty of other jobs. Okay, I would understand, if you're working for somebody that's not a good boss. It happens, leave. But it doesn't negate the fact that he's doing an incredible job in exposing evil, okay, in the world. So that's my piece on James. I hope, he's on paid leave. But this is essentially, again, this is another prime example of modern day book burning. I don't think, and what's kind of crazy is, as the older generations die off that understand, what it is to silence people, most people can't make the connection that this is a modern day book burning, in terms of silencing the opposition and of course silencing any form of reason. So we'll see as that story develops. Another one is going to be, I think his name is Seymour Hersh. I think Seymour Hersh is the journalist that just exposed who had done the Nord Stream pipeline, who'd blown that up earlier this last year. I think it was the middle of the year last year. Of course, you had Biden himself come out and say if Russia were to invade Ukraine, he would take care of the pipeline. And what happened? But of course, the United States is not admitting it and taking responsibility for it. It was either the United States, Hersh is saying it was the United States that under the guise of a joint exercise, some Navy SEALs, somebody went down there and planted a bomb and then left, and then they were able to blow it up sometime after the exercise so that they were able to not tag on responsibility. Though we don't have any concrete evidence of that, I would say that would be the most likely scenario, because saying it was Russia just doesn't make a whole lot of sense, like 0 sense. So it's probably either the United States, some sort of a splinter Ukrainian group, or probably the British. But no, not the Russians. I would highly doubt that, and that's not, and the aftermath, of course, the climate effects of blowing up something like that, of course, and nobody wants that responsibility, especially the party that's touting carbon taxes, right? But it's for, it's for the good of the country, it's for the good of the world. Sure, okay. So we'll see as these things develop. I hope that everyone's taking care of themselves. I hope that you guys are having a great day. We'll go ahead and do one more little add-on here in regards to the State of the Union speech. I feel like we were told what we wanted to hear, okay, in regards to some of the things that he should have already been working on, right? Like, the fentanyl situation should have already been handled. The border situation should already be, handled to an extent. The economy is not doing a great job. Like, we're saying that inflation's going down, but that's really difficult to track month to month. You need like annual measurements for that. So I feel like essentially he told us what we wanted to hear, which is even worse, because he knows he should be, what he needs to be doing, and he's not doing it. And that's because I don't feel like he has the interests of the American people at heart, and that's clear. And I don't feel like 81 million votes because Orange Man bad is a legitimate thing. So we'll see as these things unfold. Please do something to get yourself in a good mood. Okay, I know that some of this information is can be a little taxing and can be, a little hard to swallow, especially if you're immersed in it on a consistent basis. So please, again, if you have access to sunshine, what are you doing? Go out there, get that sunlight. Meditate, read a good book, laugh, watch a comedy. Watch something funny. It's hard nowadays because it seems like everything coming out in theaters are horror movies. Don't get me wrong, I like a good horror movie now and then, but where's the next Superbad? Where's the next Step Brothers? Where's the next Dodgeball or Anchorman, or I don't know, Ace Ventura? It's difficult to be funny now because you don't want to offend anyone. It's all by design, by the way. Have a great day. God bless.